6.5 down, 5.5 down, 9 forward. Good. In 20 feet. Tranquility Base here.
Astronaut. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. And today we're going to talk about how there is no space and man cannot leave this enclosed system, and how I want to tell you guys that I used to believe in the mainstream space narrative, but after looking into it deeply and looking into all what NASA produces, all their evidence, photos, video, projects, space exploration projects, or like what they use, like their actual equipment, I've come to the conclusion that they've never left Earth, and they're lying about everything. And why would they do it? Well, I believe they get like 16-17 billion per year annually, but it's not about the money. It's actually about the mind control. And ever since the beginning of time, there have been, I believe this is a spiritual war. I believe that if we got rid of all the evil people in the world, it would be just a matter of time before the good people started getting jealous or envious or greedy again. So it's just like it's all prophecy. And I believe that the elites of the world, the billionaires and the 1 trillionaire family, are all affected by evil, and they're all colluding with one another and conspiring, and they've all bought out every government, and they've installed central banks in every country. They're illegally printing and deflating the world currency to collapse the world economic system and bring about chaos. And so in their chaos, where they use their money to, cause trading to cease or production of farming supplies to cease, and then they want to cause chaos and us to riot amongst each other, and then they'll install a one world government with police state, and it's all coming together. But I know they never left space, and the reason is because Satan, he wants us to not believe in the creator. He wants us to doubt God. And space, once people start studying about space, they believe in other planets and other aliens and etc., that there's the age of the earth is old and there's other life out there, but the truth is that all that's nonsense, and there's never been any evidence that the Roswell, New Mexico story was just a hoax the government set up just so that they could act like they were hiding something that they found out in space, but really they never found anything. And all these countries that are warring with one another, they act like they're enemies. Like Russia and America are best buddies behind the backs of all of us. These families have already bought out the governments. It's just like a show that they're putting on, and we can see in these music videos that they own Hollywood. The CIA created Hollywood. And the reason they named it Hollywood was Hollywood is the wood that wizards and witches use to make their wands out of, to cast spells. So it's named that because they're using media, music, and movies to cast spells over the minds of the masses and make us believe in nonsense that's not proven. How come all the photos that they show us in videos, how come the CGI movies we watch are way better than what they produce? And we can even see how they use celebrities to promote this stuff. Like we can see in the Super Bowl. Did you guys know that the Super Bowl, the halftime show, is a big, it's a huge ritual, and all of them are Satanists. Every celebrity, if you look deep into their life, they've had to actually kill someone close to them to get their position. They've all had to sign the blood contract, and there's always some weird story about someone dying close to them or some tragedy in their life, or a lot of these celebrities die every year. It's because 3 of them will die every year. It's just the way that the club works. And they always laugh behind our backs, and they do the shush sign, the put their hand over their mouth, like the shh sign. That's a sign that they are keeping secrets. And even in this in the Super Bowl halftime show, they have all these celebrity influencers to do some commercials, and they push all these agendas, such as like, they're gonna bring about a paperless currency with no money. They're gonna use just digital currency because they're trying to make a way for the mark of the beast to be a microchip that everyone's gonna have in their hand, and they can't buy or sell without this chip. And this is what everything's coming towards, and it's leading towards this. And then straight up we can see I think it's Ewan McGregor. He's the actor who played Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's doing this it's called the Forbidden Super Bowl trailer, and we see how he pretty much says that we never went to space, and they're using this green screen technology and wires to trick us.
I had an even smarter smartphone. Do you think any of us will look back in our lives and regret the places we didn't go?
Especially also they're using filming in underwater, and we can see a lot of bubbles and scuba suits in their media. Not to mention the astronauts in space, like in the ISS space station, International Space Station, with like their wires being shown, how they're like trying to be seen as floating in the background, but the green screen that's supposed to just hide their wires just fails, so that everyone can see them in the background. Or like how NASA hasn't been back to the moon in over 40 years, or they haven't produced anything for any technology for the Earth. Just some made up nonsense, like some medication that fights some disease or something. Also like Don Pettit, the astronaut, blatantly admitting that they destroyed the technology to go to the moon and they can't even build it back again. Like, it just and also seeing these like rocket launches and how they curve off in the distance and they just land in the Bermuda Triangle, and then they make the rumor about the Bermuda Triangle so no one goes there because they don't want anyone to find all the wreckage underwater. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys look into it. You guys can check out amazing channels such as The Potter's Clay or A Call for an Uprising. He does more like exposes of Hollywood celebrities as Satanists, or also the Flat Earth Brothers channel. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you and your families.